Welcome to my YouTube channel. It's Yvonne here. It's been a long time. A lot of things have changed for me. Number one, I got out of downtown because that was so stressful for me. 555 on the clock. Thank you guys. Thank you ancestors. Thank you universal force. Thank you divine. But downtown was just so much for me, for my sensitive soul, for my sentient being, nature. It was just way too popping. It was just way too diverting. It was really easily for me to get diverted and distracted. So it wasn't for me. So this video is gonna be quick. I'm saying like 5 minutes. I got 5:05 on the clock. Now it's 5:56, but I'm gonna make the video about 5 minutes, let's say, depending on how much I stay on track or how much I ramble. I don't have anything really written up. I did kind of write up a little short. This was going to be a short, but then I was like, this is important to me and I'd like to see if I can add some more. 111 on my video chat, but like I'm going to have to hit it because this thing is like glitchy. But either way, I want to talk about universal ID / biotech ID, which in layman's terms, to me it means we have no privacy. I already believe privacy is dead, but this would mean privacy is dead. It is related to the social credit score system as well as the QR code that they're trying to put into place. And as we speak, they are trying to put in the universal ID. Which means everyone will be tracked, monitored, and regulated. A lot like what's happening in China now. I'm very ignorant. I'm very young. I'm very in my own bubble, so I'm not 100% sure if it's happening in all of China, but I'm pretty sure it is because I've heard things about how their Wi-Fi or their internet, they block certain things so that they can only, so basically that they're being fed the information that the powers that be that run China would like to have them be fed. I'm not gonna get into the powers that be because I'm still traveling to the places they go, But this universal ID / biotech ID would expand the powers that be, control, and wealth to a level that is beyond anything we've ever seen. During COVID, when there was the lockdowns, or the beginning of lockdowns around March, they were putting in my town or in my city, they were putting new cameras up. And I'm 100% sure that these cameras were related to facial recognition and related to more in depth of the regulating, monitoring, and tracking the people, the citizens. That these powers that be, they're supposed to be looking out for us. They're supposed to be for the people. And as anybody who is guided to my channel, that the powers that be, are the powers that run society are not for the people. They are for themselves. They are for lining their pockets and leaving a legacy of personally destruction and division. Neither here or there. What is happening in China is facial recognitions. They have the social credit score in place. Police citizens, and AI police the citizens. AI polices the citizens. Simple as that. And the citizens, I don't know if it's because they have the fear of the Lord in them or what it is, but they just follow suit and also police one another. The powers that be have us fighting over things like gender, have us fighting over things like religion and getting a vax or not getting a vax, or you name it. Whatever you like, these differences that we have that are for individualism related to the way that the world goes round, We're not all the same, for we've not lived similar lives, and your life determines your fate. In layman's terms. I had some cotton candy and my tongue looks rancid, like rancid, y'all. But universal ID, biotech ID would not only leave privacy dead, but it would leave freedom dead. It would leave in terms of my philosophy, I would say it would even leave your soul dead, because individualism is and does feed the soul. Perhaps individualism is the soul. That's neither here or there. COVID was a tactic to see how we handle being regulated, monitored, and tracked. And I think a lot of people handled it pretty well, and they just gave what they were being fed. But the majority of us, or the majority of people that I align with, we're not for it, and we're not having it. And you must know this, that if you give your freedom away now, you give it away forever. The powers that be have us so busy with conquer and divide that we don't realize we need to stop fighting one another over literally the most irrelevant things. For if you're an individual, you don't need to shove your beliefs down other people's throats. You can just live with your beliefs quietly and happily. But they have us fighting each other and like fighting our points of views and this and that and this and that, when really we should be fighting them. Not fighting them, but holding them accountable. And that's another ironic thing, is within this tracking, monitored, regulating system, they have us being accountable and like holding us in contempt for all these particular things, when the only people we should be holding in contempt is they who determine that they should have all the wealth and all the control. And with the way things are going, they have it right now. They 100% have all of the wealth and the power in their hands. And I will not go quietly, nor docilely. For you are not doing what's right for the people. You are not doing what's right for all. You will not get away with it. Cheers to the powers that be, and cheers to the individuals who are free thinkers and aware of what is going on. It's nothing to do with awake. I feel like, oh, I'm awake is actually kind of like a brainwashing ploy they have. Being aware and being awake are very different. I'm in constant study. I'm gonna go study, eh? Thank you once again for listening to me rant. Go check out my Twitter. It is open to the public at FTL Warrior. And enjoy the rest of your beautiful April. I may be back. I may not. I am unpredictably smooth and cunningly artful. For to be a glitch in the matrix, you gotta be shady, bro. Much love. Catch you on the flip side.